Chevy Dealers Sports Desk, here's Jack Burney.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back. After last night's thrilling walk-off win, the Terre Haute Rex looked to carry momentum into Saturday's doubleheader against the Champion City Kings. The Kings jumped out to an 11-0 lead thanks to a first-inning grand slam and 2 runs in the second and 3 in the third. They make it 12-0 after this deep home run by Tyler Cox to right field, but the Rex wouldn't go down without a fight. Carter Murphy crushes one over the left fielder's head. It one-hops the wall for an RBI double to get the Rex on the board in Game 1 of the doubleheader. A little later, Slater Shields going to step up to the dish. He's going to line one into right field. Another run is going to come across the score to make it a 12-2 ball game. There's Slater lining that base hit into right field for an RBI single. The Rex don't rally all the way back in Game 1 as the Kings do win it by a final score of 12-4. To Game 2 now, and once again it was another great start for the Kings. Eric Faraker lines one into left field for a base hit to make it 4-0 Kings in the top of the first, but the Rex carried that offensive momentum from the end of Game 1 into Game 2. Warren Bailey up in the bottom of the first. He steps up, hits one into left center field gap. It's going to go to the wall. Carter Murphy and Morgan Colopy come across to score as the Rex cut that deficit in half and make it a 4-2 ball game in the first. Next batter is Nazir Burgeon. He's going to ground one into right field for the third straight 2-out hit by the Rex. Bailey scores. The Rex strike for 3 in the bottom of the first to make it a 4-3 game. The Rex would jump out to a 7-4 lead after scoring 7 unanswered runs, but the Kings would tie the game up at 7 in the top of the 7th. But for the second night in a row, the Rex get a walk-off win as Xavier Croxton scores the game-winning run on a wild pitch after a 2-out triple. The Rex win at 8-7 and split the doubleheader with the Kings. Sticking on the diamond, Terre Haute Wayne Newton posts 3-4-6, continuing their run in the American Legion Baseball State Tournament in Kokomo. Post 3-4-6 not able to get it done against Rockport as Rockport wins it by a final score of 6-3. Ben Kearns tripled in the game to make it 2-0 post 3-4-6, but Rockport responded with 2 runs to tie the game before taking a 4-3 lead in the fourth and never looking back. Since it is a double elimination tournament, Terre Haute still does have a path to win the tournament, but they cannot afford another loss. They'll play Valparaiso post 94 tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. in an elimination game. To the MLB, the St. Louis Cardinals and Chicago Cubs continuing their 4-game series at Wrigley Field this afternoon. Tied at 3, but Nolan Gorman changes that with one swing of the bat. He crushes one way out of here to right field. Get the tape measure out. 445-foot home run puts the Redbirds on top 4-3. But the Cubs would respond. Cardinals up 1 a little later. Cody Bellinger delivers. He grounds one into right field for a base hit. 2 runs are going to come in to score to give the Cubs their first lead of the ball game at 7-6 in the 6th inning. Same inning, Chicago gets some insurance courtesy of Seiya Suzuki, who sends an RBI single into left field to make it an 8-6 ball game. The Cubs win by that score, 8-6. Series finale tomorrow at 2:20 p.m. To Costa Rica now for the U23 World Track and Field Championships that are taking place this weekend. Terre Haute South grad Jason Swearens representing Team USA, and he performed very well this weekend. Swearens will bring home the silver medal at the U23 World Championships in the shot put event with a distance of 19.02 meters, or about 62 feet and 5 inches. The former South Brave and Wisconsin Badger can add a silver medal at the world level to his already impressive 2023 track and field season that includes a top 20 finish and second-team All-American performance at the NCAA Outdoor Championships earlier this year. Up next for the Terre Haute native will be prepping for his senior season at Wisconsin and perhaps training to qualify for the 2024 Summer Olympics. And finally to the racetrack, the 2023 NTT IndyCar Series continuing Saturday afternoon for the first of 2 races at Iowa Speedway this weekend. 121st lap pole winner Will Power and Joseph Newgarden are 1 and 2 in this race. Check out that aggressive move on the outside by Newgarden to grab the lead from Power and take over first place. And the story at Iowa Speedway was the same story it has been in years past, as Joseph Newgarden picks up his 5th career win at Iowa for his 3rd IndyCar win of 2023 after winning at Texas Motor Speedway and of course winning the 107th Indy 500. Newgarden will look to continue his dominance at Iowa and on oval racetracks over the past calendar year in tomorrow's race and perhaps get back into striking distance of points leader Alex Palou. Newgarden currently in 2nd. He spoke after his win today about some frustrations he had during the race despite the win and his strategy heading into tomorrow.
These guys that are about to go a lap down, they always run the leader really hard, and that's the name of the game. It's legal, but man, it's a little frustrating at times, and it's gotten worse. It was much worse here than I've ever had it. So, you know, I'm gonna study the tape. I'm gonna be better tomorrow because you know if that's how it's gonna be, then I've just got to elevate my game for race 2.
That's a wrap for sports. It's the Reynolds Wrap right after the break.